Well, just like humans, our forever friends, little bodies can also experience an immense amount of stress from daily living. And here now from the University of Illinois Veterinary Teaching Hospital, we have Dr. Catherine Foreman-Hesterberg with us today. And Petrie, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Introduce us to our dog here who's just chilling out.
Yep, so this is Petrie, like the pterodactyl, the dinosaur from Land Before Time movie.
Yes.
I've had him since I was a third-year vet student, so I've had him for close to 10 years. He's 11 this year. And he's a pit bull mix of some sort, and he's quite a very docile little boy.
Well, it looks like he's about to fall asleep on us here. He's just closing his eyes, loving the rubs that we're giving him here. So we are specifically talking about chiropractic care when it comes to our little smaller friends here, like dogs. So what is veterinary chiropractic? What does that look like?
So it's very similar to human chiropractic in that it is essentially manipulation of the spinal column and the limbs to create appropriate motion through all of the joints of the vertebral column and all of the lower limb joints. And
what does a chiropractic visit look like for an animal?
So I'm certified for horses, dogs, cats, all sorts of species. I normally work on horses and dogs. Dogs, will see them in an exam room through the small animal rehabilitation service with our head technician, Kim Knapp. They're usually there for other rehabilitation exercises in addition to chiropractic services. So it's kind of like a full exam from head to toe and all four limbs, looking to see how their joints palpate and move on each other. And then if they have any sort of previous ailments like arthritis or anything like that, then we take that into account as well. And it's very similar with horses as well. We see horses at our outpatient facility in Farmer City, Illinois, as well as on the farm.
We're looking at some pugs here who are absolutely adorable. Do you find smaller dogs need chiropractic care maybe more so than larger breeds?
Not necessarily. Larger breeds actually tend to have more orthopedic issues than smaller breeds. And so usually larger breeds and horses are my main clientele that I see. However, smaller dogs typically live longer, so then they typically do need a little extra care as they start to fall into that geriatric category.
How do you know that your pet would benefit from chiropractic care? Like, what kind of signs or symptoms should we be on the lookout for?
Sure. So as far as dogs and cats, usually it comes from something you're catching at home, as far as they're kind of slower in their daily activity, maybe having a harder time getting out of the car, like this guy does now at this point at 11. Not playing ball as well, or with horses, some decreased performance if they're, barrel racers or jumpers or something like that. And a lot of times dogs and cats, they'll go in to see their primary veterinarian and have other treatments performed or medications prescribed, like anti-inflammatory medications, but it may not just be cutting it, and a lot of times chiropractic can fit into other modalities of treatment for animals with orthopedic issues such as
he's gonna go say hi now,
such as osteoarthritis and things like that.
So it is important to note that to see you, we do need a referral.
Correct.
Okay, and then once you get that referral, like how many visits does it usually take before we start noticing some benefits?
Sure. So I prefer to see them at least once a week for 4 weeks, just to kind of get comfortable with the animal and kind of assess what their range of motion is and their neck, their back, their legs, everything like that. So then once we reach a comfort level, and as far as how well they're tolerating the adjustments, especially older dogs, I'll see them once a week for 4 weeks, and then try to space it out every other week to every 4 to 6 weeks. And that's really based on how the owners are saying they're doing at home more than anything.
Very good. If people want to learn more, they can find you in Farmer City, is that right?
So yeah, I'm the director of our outpatient equine facility in Farmer City called Midwest Equine, so that's where I see horses through. I see dogs through the small animal rehabilitation service at the main veterinary teaching hospital in Urbana.
Okay, very good. Well, we are thankful for you bringing Petrie here to say hi. He warmed up a little bit, but now he's feeling shy again. But if you want to learn more about the work of Dr. Foreman-Hesterberg and her wonderful team there at the U of I Veterinary Teaching Hospital, we'll connect you at ciLiving.tv.